Stratgamy is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 22, MLB The Show 22 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles, the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Nolan Arenado. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Dakota Hudson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch misses way outside. Kicks and fires.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rolled over to third. Over to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ryan Mountcastle.
When you're hitting bombs the way that he is right now, everybody knows who you are. Leads the American League in homers. One of the most feared hitters in all of baseball right now. This is a guy in the lineup that his teammates are relying on for big-time production. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
Trey Mancini stands in here, leaves that one down. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Kicks and deals.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Number 29.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball. The 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And downstairs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Here's a 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Foul ball there. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Orioles strand a couple, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound in this one, Travis Harrell. What do we need to know here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy.
The pitch.
Edman.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The pitch.
That's inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In there for strike 1. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
I got 2-1 to count.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Good contact guy, good defender. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Righty to the plate, and there's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Man at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. Off the plate, and that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
(3-1) now, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fifth. No left field.
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. First and second, 2 down. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. Just off the outside edge. Harrell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And the right-hander back to work.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
A wind and a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Righty delivers. That one misses, and it's 1-2. And now 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count's full. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. The next offering misses. 1-1.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Runner leads away at second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's DJ Stewart. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Good eye right there. One out and a runner at second. On the ground to first. Goldie picks it up, steps on first for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Robinson Chirino.
Robinson Chirino's now up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. Out to short. And that is that. And the Orioles leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the Cardinal DH, Corey Dickerson.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
The wind of the
Corey
pitch.
Dickerson.
Just off the outside part of the plate. And the 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
A little bit low. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes trots over to his left. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Yadier.
Now Molina at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And it's strike two.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering is way upstairs. And here it comes. Fly ball down the line. Santander on the move to his left. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. No score here in the second. Next pitch inside. 2-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
2 outs. Stays alive. A wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So 2 down. This is Dylan Carlson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And 1-2. Way high. 2-2 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, Jorge Mateo now.
Leading off for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Hudson back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Now this is in the air down the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini now. First pitch, not close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering is in for a strike. Mateo at second with nobody out. And that one gets away at the plate. And the runner stays where he is. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
No outs. Runner on second. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Three-two now. Foul ball. Three balls, two strikes the count. Stays alive. Lined into right. That's a hit. Mateo around third. The tag, and he's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 so far. in there, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Mancini coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
The count is 1-2.
Kicks and deals. And it's even up. The pitch. Got him. And there's one down. So up next, Anthony Santander. Struck out swinging his first time. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Runner at second here, one gone. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Righty to the plate. Tapped softly on the ground. Goldie handles the chance, and he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Doubled his first time up. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a count 1-2. And that's down and away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. And that's in there for strike one. Next pitch is outside.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And he deals. That one at triple digits.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And the righty deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And
here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Chirinos throws. Too late. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or guys are going to be running all game.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw. Ow! Robinson Chirinos with the caught stealing. The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the air, out towards left center. Hayes moving back for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth and into the box for Baltimore,
Leading off for the
Rubned
Orioles,
Odor.
the third baseman, Rubned Odor.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brandon Waddell appears to be getting loose. Woodford, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. That's in there. Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Fouled off to the right. 2-2 now. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The center
And
fielder,
now
number
DJ
24.
Stewart. Grounded out his first time up.
Stewart.
That one's in there, 0-1. Smash to the left side and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the air, left side. O'Neill makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirino.
And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a speed threat. Jorge Mateo, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. Line drive caught. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Righty delivers. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First offering misses the mark.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Ball
3.
And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Dickerson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Tying run at the plate. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. O'Neill over at first with 1 away. Next one just misses. And it's 3-2.
Strathcoming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 22, MLB The Show 22 Baltimore Orioles franchise
On the
mode.
ground, 2-ball. Goes to second for 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Cardinals nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brandon Waddell. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Trey Mancini. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The wind of the pitch. Carlson on the move towards foul ground. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Now it's the shortstop, Ramon Urias. In there for strike 1. And a foul ball. Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Carlson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Orioles held in check there, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping up to the dish is Yadier Molina.
Leading up.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Here comes the pitch. Down the corner for a strike. Strike 1. And a pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison
Bader. Next up for the Cardinals. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there, and it's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next
Now
for
batting,
St. Louis,
the right
Dylan
fielder,
Carlson.
Carlson.
Nope.
First pitch
Ball
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Left-hand batter waits. In the air out towards right center. Santander gets under it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Waddell back to work. And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Nick Wickgren, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And here it comes. And misses inside. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Up the middle. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Santander on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is down.